I've just started recording. I think that's pretty good. Day 4. So, another drive to work conversation and update of where we're at. Today is a Thursday, and I got up today at 4:30 and went to the gym. I've decided I think it's a little bit easier for me to go to the gym and then come home and get ready. The getting ready at the gym is not comfortable, and I have to bring all this stuff, and even though it gets me on the road maybe a couple minutes earlier, it's really not that. I live so close to the gym that it's not that big of a deal to drive back to the gym. So decided to do that. Another morning of really wanting to get on the scale, really wanting to see where my progress is, and I didn't do it. But man, I did not realize how much of a temptation that was going to be, something that I would struggle with. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm not going to jump on the scale for a week, and I feel that has been hard for me. That busy day yesterday ended up giving me about 7,500 steps for the day. It was just constant activity. I did not get out for 2 walks just because my work day did not allow me, but I did get out for 1 walk around the building at work. So that was good. I mean, it's still movement. I mean, that's the whole thing. I'm not looking at any of this as, rigidity. I'm looking at it as, I'm doing more than I was and as much as I can. And keeping in mind balance. I need to work out. And so, my strength training mentality is 3 days a week, non-negotiable. And then anything I do above that is actually really good. And I am walking every day, at least 10 or 15 minutes in just general walking. So I don't think I can do much more than that. But anyways, I had a fantastic eating day up until the evening. Again, these things that take me out of routine are not great, and I need them to I frankly need to learn how to deal with them better, or just reduce the amount of times that they occur, or just realize that that's life and not everything's going to be the same in routine. But I wasn't able to eat dinner. I had to grab, a whole bunch of little bits of charcuterie. And then, of course, I grabbed a slice of, a little tiny slice of cake, because it was there and I was hungry and the charcuterie wasn't doing it enough. And I guess I could have eaten more charcuterie, like cheese and meat, but I didn't want it. I mean, Anyways, I was a little frustrated, and I'm having some mental frustration and with my schedule right now. I'm feeling like I'm doing things for people that I love and I want to help, and they need to be done, but there are literally not enough minutes, not even hours, but minutes in the day for me to get all the things done. And for me to prioritize myself right now, it's a struggle. And I kind of want to just address that, because I feel like you're a little bit caught between a rock and a hard place, because you're a wife and a mother and a friend, and all these things take a piece of you. And then everybody's like, yeah, but you can't fill from an empty cup, and you can't take care of other people unless you take care of yourself. And they're not wrong, but that doesn't change the fact that those things do need to be done. Okay, so the answer is fill my cup more, but there are no more minutes. I don't know. I mean, how frustrating is that, where there's just not enough? So my answer, as always, is just push harder. And then that causes stress. And so I push harder and I do get it all done. But at what cost? And that's when the stress occurs. And that's where I just want to give up and I want to eat and binge. And the desire for that right now is actually very present. And the only thing that's kind of keeping me from doing it is accountability, which, I mean, I'm doing right now. This right here is part of my accountability, even though I'm not really talking to anybody in specific, that's not even a word. I'm not talking to anybody specifically, but I don't know. I think in my mind, I imagine that, I could be talking to people, and even though there's no feedback, it's kind of like therapy. I don't know. It feels like I'm getting something out, and I'm frustrated right now, and this is helping me be accountable to not doing something really dumb, like ruining a number of days of good work. I mean, it's Thursday already, so we're like, if we counted Monday as day one, even though Sunday kind of was, but day one of recording, we're on the fourth day, and I feel good. I don't feel poorly. I'm proud of the fact that I've worked out twice. They're little steps, and I don't want to ruin any of that progress. And I know that the progress needs to be very consistent at the beginning. Otherwise, there won't be a long-term future for it. And I need there to be some change. Like I said, I need to lose, what are we saying, about 90 pounds? I'm going to say 90 to 100. I mean, if we went to where I actually started at the 42, and brought it down to 142, I would be 100% at my, mid-range weight. Like that, they would say that that's a healthy weight for my height and weight. I think the top part of it is like 150. So let's just call it 100 pounds, or 90. I don't know. What's the difference of 10 pounds at that point? Maybe there'll be a conversation like way down the road where I'm like, I'm just struggling to lose that last 10 pounds. At that point, I will legitimately probably not care at all. And then, maybe if I'm rich by then, I'll be losing 10 pounds because I have skin removal surgery or something. I don't know. I just want to be healthy. I want to live much longer. I met a lady last night at the seminar, and she was close to retirement age, and I am about 13 to 15 years from that right now. And she looked so good. She was slim, but she said that the older she got, the more active she got, and that her activity level has just really grown, and that's what she really marked her youthfulness at, was just how active she remained. She was constantly doing things, walking, working out, things like that, and that was very inspiring. She was a really nice lady. But anyway, what other things are there? So I ate the one piece of cake. No effect whatsoever. Like, I mean, no headache, no nothing from it. Maybe it just wasn't enough. It was a little small piece of coffee cake. But other than that, I ate very healthfully yesterday. Today I have a chia seed pudding, and then a beef and cheese and pork rind dip slash thing for lunch. My chia seed pudding does have some strawberries in it. Low carb. I really like the chia seed pudding. It does not fill me because there's not a lot of fat in it. It does not fill me the way that the sausage, egg, and cheese little biscuit thing is that I've been doing, which that's my favorite right now. Just the 2 sausage patties, an egg, and a slice of cheese. I need to, hopefully this weekend, Saturday is going to be interesting because Saturday I'm trying to stay up late on Friday, get up really early on Saturday, and then do a whole bunch of I'm going to try to go to Lowe's and buy my vegetables and herbs that I want to plant in my green stock, and then plant those. I need to if I buy them, I have to plant them literally immediately. I know me, and if I don't do that, they will die in a pot if I wait a week or 2 to put them in the green stock. So I need to get them in. So that's going to happen on Saturday, and then hopefully, maybe, oh my goodness, yeah, that'll be Saturday. And then try to take, I would love like a 3-hour nap. So if I if I get up early enough and I am in bed by 1, then I can sleep till 4, and then get up and go and work my night shift, which will be really interesting. And I'm supposed to sometime in there do a workout, but I think what I'm going to do is reserve that for Sunday. I'm going to do, I'm going to do Sunday as a workout day, and then work, and then jump back in on Tuesday. So it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, and give myself the freedom of doing either Saturday or Sunday. And then if I ever want to pick up a extra workout day, I can do both Saturday and Sunday, but no more work week days other than Monday or Tuesday and Thursday. But once I work that night shift, then I'm going to come home and I can only allow myself to sleep for maybe 4 hours. And then I have to get up because I need to go back to bed that night so that I can flip myself back again and then go back to work next week. And guess what? Next week, other than work, I don't think I have anything on the calendar. And I don't have a seminar, and after work I can do what I want. I can help Gary with moving the office. But it just doesn't feel like there are these pressing things. This week just feels like, it felt like last week and this week, just every single day after work there was something. And I need to make sure I have time to do meal prep. I have to. Otherwise, I'm setting myself up for an entire week of failure. So Sunday is going to be a workout. So that's an hour. And then meal prep. And that's great. I can do all of that. And sleep. I can do all of that and feel very prepared. So, actually talking this out is giving me a little bit less, making me feel a little bit less anxious. It's making me feel like, oh, okay, yeah, it's super accomplishable. So, that's cool. I wanted to talk a little bit about the binge eating thing, because I mentioned it yesterday, and I have a lot of thoughts going through my head right now. So, I know that there is a mental component to the binge eating. It's considered an eating disorder and all of that, and I kind of have grabbed that and owned that as a tag. That must be what it is. I have a binge eating disorder. For full transparency, I played around with an eating disorder, which sounds horrible saying that you played around with it. When I was in high school, I very much was in a off and on pattern of bulimia. That was in my sophomore year when I was at boarding school. And but it was never, so it would only be when I felt like I ate something bad. So like if I wasn't in a place where I felt like I needed to eat a whole bunch and then throw up and do that all the time. It was more of I ate pretty normally, and then when I would eat something bingey, I would binge on mostly sugar. Back then it was mostly like candy and stuff like that. Then I would occasionally make myself throw up. So, I learned to do that, but I didn't do it to the level that I feel like would qualify as bulimia. And I have no idea. I'll be honest. I don't know if that is not bulimia or it is bulimia, but I know that that's what I was going through. And through the years as an adult, when I was a young adult, like in my 20s, I played around with that a little bit. And I remember very clearly, it's interesting, it's just a thought about like, when did I start thinking I was fat, like not beautiful. And that was when, so I was married, I was 21 when I got married, and I know within that first year, my husband and I were in California, and we had gone on a trip to San Francisco, and we were staying in this room that had like a old-fashioned full-length mirror. And I remember turning like in the morning, like I had gotten up, and I don't remember if I was fully nude or what. I don't remember that, but I just know that I turned and I saw my backside, and I noticed for the first time in my life, I noticed like cellulite on my butt, like my butt and upper thigh area, like, and I was horrified because I was like, what? Like, I had been curvy but not fat, and I had felt like beautiful and had smooth skin and pale skin, and like, not that I loved that, but it's what I had, and I always wanted to be tan, and I just can't tan for the life of me. But I remember that cellulite and being so disgusted by it. And I do remember that did create a period of time where if I felt like I ate the wrong foods, I would make myself throw up. But I'd allow myself the good foods. So like if I ate something fine and healthy, but if then I ate something naughty, I would try to throw it up. But I would never not indulge. So I do remember that period, and I don't know when it stopped. And I do know that my true, like really feeling like my weight had gotten out of control is when I got pregnant and I gained over 40 pounds, like about 45 pounds with my first child. And I let myself do that. Like it was like I had been given permission to eat and not worry about weight and all of that. And I feel like that's, even after that, I never ever lost that weight, ever. So then we kind of went into this place where I never was small again. And that has been, 27 years of being fat. But I say all that to say I'm not necessarily sure that I have a binge eating disorder. I just know that I like to binge, but I'm realizing that there is an emotional component to it. And right now, I'm describing that I feel it, but that it's beatable, because I'm having some stress with schedule and doing too much. I don't know that I feel better this time. I'm not struggling with beating it more easily this time because I'm already metabolically getting better. I've been eating better, and I'm not putting large quantities of sugar into my body, so my metabolism is not screaming at me that I need that food or large volumes of food. So I'm just trying to wrap my brain around that and go and focus on the fact that maybe I don't have some sort of binge eating disorder. There are times when I have binged, but I'm just trying to put thought and word to it so that the reality is when I actually am struggling with that stuff, I'd like to know that it's something that I'd like to know what it is scientifically so that I can beat it, right? Okay, I'm trying to back into a parking spot, and for some reason I really couldn't decide which one I wanted. So I was hovering between two of them. Okay, that one wasn't as good as yesterday. Something dinged at me. I have no idea what it was, though. But parking my car. Okay. Oh, okay. We made it. Woo! But I think I need to process that a little bit. I've looked into help for binge eating. I looked into counseling. I'm gonna be real, it's not widely available. The few things I did find online were extraordinarily expensive, and I'm not ready to put that kind of money into anything. Not that I'm not trying to prioritize my health. I'm trying to be reasonable about the amount of money that I'm spending investing in my health. There are limits. I also I kind of feel like there's a part of me that doesn't want to do anything that other people wouldn't be able to do. And I think that doing something affordably and using resources like, say, YouTube and everything, but also being wise about it, not just, absorbing poor content, is kind of like the best way to go. And when I did lose weight on keto, I did almost everything through YouTube. I didn't spend a lot of money or programs or anything like that. I went on YouTube, and then I used a Facebook page for support. I got really burnt out on that because there were a lot of it's just people are kind of jerks. I'm on a whole bunch of chicken pages, and there's a whole bunch of jerks on there too. They're just very opinionated, which an opinion is totally fine, but it's the way it's delivered, right? And people are mean, and then people are super sensitive, and then every post starts with, don't come at me, and I'm just like, I have no tolerance or time for any of it. I'm annoyed by it all. But anyways, I have gotten to work. I have no idea how long I've been recording. Oh, I've been recording for 24 minutes. This is totally fine. Long enough. And I feel like I've rambled quite a bit, but I will do another drive to work tomorrow, and then we will figure out what we're going to do for the weekend. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be working a night shift this week, so we'll see how we get through that, and maybe I need to record more than once or twice just to kind of keep myself on track and keep myself accountable as to what I'm eating, and if I'm staying on point, I may do a walking vlog. I don't know. I do know that I will be, if I'm with somebody, if I'm with another tech, then I'll go for a walk. But if I am not, and I am the only tech on, I won't be able to leave. So I will be just walking in the department. So I'm gonna have to do something to keep active that night. That'll be interesting. But anyways, I hope everybody, the one or two views that I'm seeing. I have no idea who's watching my video, the one or two people. I think I saw 3 views the other day. I was like, whoa, who's the third person? I don't even know who the first 2 are. But I hope that whoever you are, you have a wonderful day. If you have come and you have watched my completely rambly video in the same car, in the same color shirt, it's not always going to be that way. I just am finding that this is helpful to me, and maybe it might be a little bit helpful to you. I'm in this for the long haul. I have to say that over and over. I'm in this for the long haul because I have goals, and I think it will be awesome in a month or 2 months or 3 months. When we hit a month, I'll be all like, this is what happened in 1 month. This is what happened in 2 months, because I am literally going to talk about this every single day, because if I don't, I will quit. So anyways, yay accountability. Have a wonderful Thursday. I'll see you in the next one.